Good morning, y'all. It was a rough night. This morning, I have a training that I'm delivering. It is the first time I'm giving this training. It's a live training, so it's virtual, but it's virtual, 4 hours on Zoom with 35 attendees. So, anyway, that's fine, except we had a little snafu with the Zoom settings, and I think we have it figured out, but, you know, the first time you do anything is a challenge, and so, of course, I am nervous just to make sure it all goes smoothly, and so I didn't sleep well. I planned to go to bed early, but I was just tossing and turning all night, but it is... in about half an hour, so we gotta hurry and get this done, or get ready, presentable for the day, so that everything can go smoothly. So let's get going.
Hi, I'm Steve. As 2020 rocked the world, I decided my life needed a shakeup. And so I started teaching myself to paint on YouTube. I left my dream job and moved across the country to the mountains. At a mile high, Lee, South Dakota is an old mining town going through an exciting revitalization spurred by scientific exploration and technology, research and development. I'm here to simplify life, explore new passions, and reconnect with what's most important. I don't exactly know what lies ahead, but I do know there's sure to be plenty to see and learn. Join me on this grand adventure.
Now we have to run upstairs and get everything set up to make sure that all the technology works. I've tested it multiple times, but you know how that goes. I've kind of set up my studio as a presentation space, so we'll get this all set up, tested. And then if we have time, I'll get my vitamin drinks and stuff ready to go. But yeah. So people are starting to send me emails panicking because they aren't getting the Zoom link. I set up the Zoom link to, when they registered, it would send them a reminder, but they needed to register for 2 sessions, and it was confusing. It didn't allow them to register for both of them, so a whole mess. So I'm just crossing my fingers that the right people get the links, the right people show up when they're supposed to. Yeah, so I guess a former colleague told me the first time you do something is the worst time you do it. So I'm hoping that is true, but doesn't help the nerves. And of course the technology is acting up this morning, so that's always fun. Okay, I got it, and I think we are set to go. So fingers crossed the rest of the morning goes smoothly. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So glad to have you here at the session for social media that matters. Hopefully that is the the training you're here for. I am glad that you made it. We had a little snafu with the Zoom link, but it looks like almost everybody's here. We'll give people a few minutes to wander in. So glad to have you with us this morning. Social media that gets results. That is what we are, of course, here for this morning. What I would like to do is start with just some basic housekeeping, how to manage this meeting. Hey y'all, so we are about 2 hours in, halfway mark for this morning's training. Everything's going crazy. So my computer is locking up, Zoom's locking up, nothing's working, and just crazy. It seems like Mercury's in retrograde or something because all the technology is going bananas. But there's not much you can do. When I was teaching virtually, this stuff just happens. So I set that expectation up front with the attendees that stuff's going to go wrong. But I don't think I've been on a Zoom call where this many things have gone wrong. So hopefully this is just getting out of the way for the second half of the morning. And then tomorrow will be smooth sailing. Fingers crossed. All right, so we're in the final hour. We're just on a quick break, but things are going so much better than they were this morning. I don't know what was up with the technology, but things have been going smoothly this afternoon. So I'm really excited, or really grateful that things have kind of cleared up and smooth sailing. So hopefully tomorrow I have 4 more hours, the second half of the training. Hopefully it goes smooth morning to afternoon. But 5-minute break and then the last half hour, and we are downward slope. Hey y'all, so I am here at the Lee Deadwood Arts Center for the opening of the exhibit, The Price of Gold, stories and photos of former miners and those that worked in the mine here in Lee. Enjoy some views from tonight's exhibition. For over a century, Homestake Mining Company carved drifts deep beneath the rugged mountain town of Lead, South Dakota. The behemoth absorbed small mining claims, sustained the surrounding communities, bought up houses and private land to feed the ever-expanding reach of the open cut, and became the largest and deepest gold mine in the Western Hemisphere. But the price of gold faltered in the late 1900s. Massive layoffs and the mine's closure left the town adrift, searching for a new identity. In The Price of Gold, Nick Hubbard, a videographer and photographer, and Aaron Broberg, a writer, record the stories and capture the faces of people who once worked for Homestake. The collection includes portraits of former miners, electricians, hoist operators, receptionists, and chemists, alongside their stories of life in a company town. Through rich narratives and compelling photography, The Price of Gold weaves together rugged, joyous, and tragic stories from those who built their lives above and below the city of Lee. This exhibit is a precursor to a book-length collection of the same name. To learn more about the project, visit thepriceofgoldbook.com. I hope you enjoyed this week's video and a little peek into not only my work life, but the amazing history of this little town that I love so much. In the coming months, I hope to share more of the history, the people and places that make this town so special. Before we close out, let's take a look, as always, at what I've been up to in the studio this week. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to click the bell notification so that you're notified of future videos, and I'll see you next week on the next video.